Hey, what is up? John Sonmez from SimpleProgrammer.com. And I got a video to you. I got a video to you today about showing my value. How can you show your value? This is something that we all need to learn. We got to show our values, show your Pokemon power. I don't know why I said that, but I do know why. I'm going to tell you about our sponsor, a lovely, lovely sponsor. Sponsors like to be called lovely, right? Anyway, we finally have a sponsor. I finally got a sponsor, someone that aligns with some company that aligns, that I feel is my soulmate in sponsorship, which is Hired.com. No, I really like what they're doing. They're cool, and they've been very generous to sponsor Simple Programmer. They like what we're doing. They like my crazy ass videos. Can you believe that? Not too many companies. It's like a match made in heaven. Seriously, when someone's like, "Yeah, you can sponsor that crazy guy." Yes, definitely. Anyway, so go to Hired.com/SimpleProgrammer. And they're basically going to like double the sign-on bonus. So with Hired.com, what they basically do is you apply, you put in one application there, and then a bunch of companies fight for you. Or if you get applied, if you get accepted, there's an application process. It's not everyone gets accepted, but go check it out. Go to SimpleProgrammer or go to Hired.com/SimpleProgrammer and fill out the application and see what you get. Even if you're not looking right now, you never know. You might find a really good match, find your dream job. And here's the best part: they give you money, right? So if I already got the money. They're sponsoring Simple Programmer, but you get money if you go there using the Simple Programmer link. You'll get $2,000 instead of $1,000. That's a pretty good deal for getting a job. That's like a bonus for getting a job. Is fun. You could do something with that money. I don't know. Anyway, check them out, Hired.com/SimpleProgrammer. So let's get to the question here. This one is going to be a little bit rough, the language barrier here. But hi, John. I'd like to know how to better communicate the value I provide to the company I work for. Recently, I was told by my supervisor that the owner of the company was going to give me a raise next year. I was also told that if I built something shiny and cool to the owner until next year, the raise could be even bigger. Okay, so to paraphrase here, gonna get a raise next year. If you build something shiny and cool, it'll be a big raise, dude. All right. So anyway, he says, the thing is that I probably won't have time to build that. Well, shiny and cool. I also think that it is not fair to work overtime to finish it since I've been delivering great value for the last 4 years. I like where you're thinking here. So what I think I did wrong in the past years was not properly showing my value. How do I change that? Sorry about any writing errors. So this is interesting. So they're promising you that you're going to get a raise next year. And they're saying, hey, but you know what? If you build something shiny and cool, then your raise could be even bigger. So what this tells me is that it's not that you're not showing your value. It's that you're not being assertive, because they know your value. That's why they think you're a sucker. I'll be totally honest with you. They think that you're a sucker because what they're doing is they're like, okay, this dude, he's freaking awesome. He works so hard. He's just like a hard worker, okay? And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna promise him a raise next year because we don't want him to quit, right? Okay, so maybe he'll work even harder, which will be awesome. And then we'll tell him if he builds some shiny new thing, like this guy's a genius. He could build like, I don't know, he could build us like some product that he could double our revenue. Like we'll tell him, we'll give him an even bigger raise. How big could that raise be? We haven't even given this guy a raise in 4 years. Yeah, this guy, let's do it. He's awesome. So they already know your value, okay? They know that you are valuable. Otherwise, this wouldn't be happening. You don't tell someone this, right? I mean, you don't take your poor performer or someone who's not showing your value and say, we're gonna give you a raise next year, and if you build something nice, it'll be a big raise, a big ass raise. You don't say that, right? You tell your poor performer, you say, look, here's the thing, dude. If you don't get your shit together, we're gonna can your ass, right? That's what you say. Or maybe you try to dangle something in front of them and like, hey, would you like to get a raise? Because right now you're not getting a raise, okay? If you can bring up your performance, if you can get up to this level, then you might have a chance at getting a raise, or we'll give you a raise then, right? That's how you talk to someone who's not performing, who's not showing their value. So you're showing your value because you're a hard worker. I can tell, right? Just by what you've written here, I know it, and just how this company is reacting. But you're not assertive, okay? What you need to do is you need to make them know that you know your value. And one way to do that, I think I did a video. If I haven't, I should definitely do a video, but either a video will appear here or I don't know, nothing, maybe a rabbit or something. But anyway, I think I did a video on creating weekly reports. I've done like 900 videos, so excuse me if I can't remember every single video I did. But anyway, that's a good way, right? So do a weekly report and list your accomplishments. List what you did every week and be like, dude, bullet point the big things that you did, a summary of the big accomplishments you did every week. And and when that whole quarterly review time comes around, or 6-month review or yearly review, you take that whole big ass list of bullet points and you compile it all together, and you make the bullet points, your biggest accomplishments, and you list all the other ones below it, and you say, this is what I did. This is why I deserve a raise, and a big raise. No, I'm not gonna work overtime. No, I'm not gonna build some shiny ass shit. I already did my job, and I do a damn good job of it, and I need to get paid for that. Okay, you don't say that exactly. Don't quote me on that. But you bring that across, right? The table is that I'm already doing a good job, right? And as far as, I think you're right in, like, this could be, if you don't do this, you might not actually even get the raise next year, right? They might just be BSing. I don't think they're BSing. I think they're actually planning on giving you a raise, but ask for the raise now. Right? Just go in there and say, hey, look, if I'm doing such a good job, I've been working here for 4 years, here's all the things that I've accomplished. Make your big list and say, honestly, I like this company, I like you guys, I love the job here, but I need to be compensated a little bit more for what I'm doing, right? I looked at market rates, have some data, and say, and this is why I think that I'm worth this much. I've been providing a lot of value for you, right? We all know this is true, and here's the data, and this is what I want. So are you going to give it to me or not? And lay it out, okay? And if they say no, well, we're going to give you a raise next year. Then say, okay, let's talk about that. Let's get an agreement here. Let's get it in place, right? Don't buy this whole thing if you build something shiny, which sounds like you're not going to work the overtime and build something shiny. That's fine. Don't do that. That's silly. If you need to, go and look for another job, right? But what you shouldn't do is look for another job as leverage for this job, because you never want to accept a counter offer when you have another job. It's just, it's bad business. It's not gonna work out for you, right? So anyway, don't worry about showing your quote value, right? Be more assertive, right? Be clear. They know your value. They don't know that you know your value. You have to make it clear to them that you know what you're worth and what your value is. Again, another way to do that, check out my free blogging course on how to create a blog that boosts your career. One good way to do that is to create a blog, and I don't mean it just to plug the course, but honestly, like to build a reputation, market yourself. Again, I have a course on how to market yourself as a software developer. That one is not free, but that one talks about building a brand. One of the best ways that I was able to do this for myself, to not necessarily show my value, but to show that I knew what my value was to build up a little bit of a reputation, to build up a personal brand. This is a great idea, right? If you're struggling, if you're in the same situation, as soon as people outside your organization start knowing who you are, right? As soon as you get on a few big podcasts and you've got people coming to your blog and you've kind of built up a name for yourself, what starts to happen? Now boss man starts to get a little nervous. Now he's like, maybe we should give him the raise now. Maybe we shouldn't wait a year. I don't know if the dude's gonna be around for a year. Maybe we should try to keep this guy, right? And they start to get a little bit nervous. And so, because now they know that you know your value. When they think that you don't know your value, they're gonna naturally take advantage of you, right? And that's what it seems like is going on here. I could be wrong. I'm just interpreting this from a short email, but hopefully some of you will get some benefit out of this, because I know there's some of you that are in this situation. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. If you like this video, if you didn't like this video, if your cat has hair, click the subscribe button below. That's right. Anyway, and also check out hire.com/simpleprogrammer if you're looking for a job, and check them out. Give them some love. Anyway, if you already are subscribed, thumbs up is always cool. Thumbs down isn't cool, but if you gotta do it, I understand. It's cool. All right, I'll talk to you next time. Take care.